What? Hi. So I watched this movie last night, Twisted. Um, no crime is more intimate than murder. Ashley Judd is sensual and stunning as Jessica Shepard, a San Francisco police inspector prowling the wharf for a serial killer whose victims all have one thing in common: her. The investigation becomes more and more twisted as her partner Andy Garcia behaves strangely, and the police commissioner Samuel L. Jackson is being asked to remove her from the investigation as she is a prime suspect. All the clues point to her, and Jessica begins to suspect that she might be the killer she is looking for. Simmering with nail-biting suspense, Twisted is a provocative, pulse-pounding psychological thriller that will keep you guessing to the very end. This is I got it from the thrift store, and I was just hoping, man, it's one of those like late 90s. I thought it was late 90s or like 2000. It's actually from 2004. And this is just one of those weird, like, Silence of the Lambs ripoffs. Like, remember Copycat? Actually, that might have been before. I'm gonna say that, yeah, I think Copycat is like before 7. Look, it has those little clips, and it's just weird. Like Ashley Judd made like not so many, but she made a few of these like sexy cop chasing a serial killer movies. And I don't know, she's cute, I guess. I mean, yeah, she is. She's got short hair in here. She's like an alcoholic. And I was hoping, there'll be a couple of good kills or something weird or like one thing. And really, there's no on-screen kills. I was pretty buzzed when I watched it, but I wasn't drunk, and now I do not remember the ending. I was gonna watch it, the ending, just to see what the hell happened. I'll just talk about it. It's got Andy Garcia. He's always good. And yeah, it's just Ashley Judd. She was so popular for a little while, and she's like she just bangs a lot of dudes, and then they all get murdered. And then even like one cop makes fun of her, like when they find another dead body of a dude. She's like, "Did you have sex with this one too?" And she punches him. And then later she tells Samuel L. Jackson, she's, "I did have sex with that guy." Yeah, there's no action. You never actually see like the killings. There's only a couple of them. You see the dead bodies, and those look cool. But there's no like one good awesome like gunshot to the head or stabbing or anything. It's pretty one of you said it's like almost made for TV. Yeah, and as I was watching it was just weird. Like I'm just used to watching more just low budget B movies. It seemed like these movies that were made 20 years ago now. It's so weird. I want to see more all the Ashley Judd like sexy thrillers. I was kind of had high hopes for this. And it is weird. There's some weird shots. Oh yeah, Leland Orser is in here, and the movie starts out like he's got something, not a knife or something pointy at her throat, and she kicks his ass and arrests him, and that gets her bumped up to inspector. So I thought, okay, he's gonna escape, and like he's the killer. They show him like 2 more times before he goes to trial, and then you never see him again. And Leland Orser, I like him. And I don't think I've ever seen him as a serial killer. He's just like a sex pest in this, but you don't really see any of that. You just hear about it. Oh yeah, her psychiatrist is played by David Strathern. So I was okay. I was like, he's the killer. He knows all of his secrets. You see him a couple of times, and then he's forgotten about, I guess. And I was like, it's not Andy Garcia. That's too obvious. And I was like, somewhere along, I was like, it's Samuel. It's Sam L. I mean, who else? Unless it's just a nobody that you never see before. Man, yeah, it's so weird. And the director, Philip Kaufman, he wrote like Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark. He directed The Wanderers. He directed the 1978 remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. And this, like, I think of Invasion of the Body Snatchers as a good movie. I always thought it's kind of boring. Maybe I should watch it again. The Wanderers is really good. It's weird. Another weird movie. So he just jumps all over. And he hasn't made a movie since this. So if you love Ashley Judd, yeah, she's cute. Even with short hair. Something kind of unlikable about her that I can't pinpoint. Maybe she's like a jerk in real life when it kind of slips through the screen. Give it 2.5. Andy Garcia, he yells a couple of times. He's always reminded me of like Pacino. It says a snappy, sexy thriller. I wouldn't describe it as snappy. There's one actor, I can't remember his name. Doesn't matter. Yes. I guess it wasn't bad, for getting it from a thrift store. I'd give it 2.5. It's like a well-made movie, but oh yeah, you see some seals, some cool seals at the beginning, and at the end. So twisted. It doesn't live up to the name, but Sam Jackson is always good to see. And it's weird. He's not young. He's it's weird movie. I think I'm gonna go see Megan 2.0. So maybe I'll do a review of that probably. I just wanted to talk about, if you have like one of these late 90s, early 2000s like thrillers, as I'm in, it's like music or anything good inspires a lot of bad stuff. It's like Seven and Silence of the Lambs, two great movies that inspired stuff like this. So I guess that's it.